Hi guys, it's me again. I'm sorry for the really crappy quality, but I'm back on my webcam until my new camera arrives because I had to order a new one, which meant going into my student loan. Anyway, today's video is exercise phobia. I used to look like this, and then I lost some weight and I look like this. But since coming to uni, I look like this. Yeah. I talk about the exercise I've did and why I've not done any since I've come to uni. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you relate to anything I say, please tell me so I don't feel like okay, so one of the key exercise things that I had to do was exercise DVDs, and some of them were alright, others were utterly horrible and hideous and I hated every moment, but unfortunately they worked. One in particular by a lady called Hannah, and it was awful. I hated it. There's another one, Davina, and it was harder, but I enjoyed it more, mainly because it used like current music. There was like N-dubs and stuff in it. The thing is, right, getting up at like 6 in the morning to do these DVDs and then have to go to school and be shattered for the whole day. As I'm sure you're all aware, there is a new craze sweeping the nation and I think the world called Zumba. And I love Zumba, okay? I got it on the Wii and I went to Zumba classes for a bit and I really enjoyed it, mainly because I was singing along to all the music. One of the cool downs was Michael Bublé, Feeling Good. You know, the birds flying high, you know how I feel. Yeah, and while cooling down and doing all my stretching, I was there singing along, as you do. And the teacher doing it, she was like, I don't care if you're not following the moves, just as long as you're moving, which is the sort of thing you want, particularly in like a Zumba class or a dance class. So to do musical theatre, dancing is obviously a big part of it. And from when I was about 8, I went to dance classes and I really enjoyed it, but I was always the biggest child there because I wasn't a small child either. But when I was about, 12, 13, I was made to stop dancing, which really upset me. Well, I stopped doing ballet because my dance teacher said, you're not doing your exam, even though I'd been in the same grade for I think about 3 years up to this point. But the head dance teacher had told me I was doing my exam, but the teacher teaching my class told me I wasn't. I really miss dancing, and this weekend, if you watched my awkward situations video, you'll know that I went to see Robin's show. And whilst there, it made me realise how much I miss dancing. Okay, and finally, games. The horror that is games at school, or PE, or sport, or whatever you call it wherever you are. I hated games. Not surprising, is it really? I would used to, I can't believe I'm admitting this on the internet, I would always pretend that I had an injury or something that meant I couldn't partake in said games lesson. I wasn't the only one, there were other people who did it as well. There were certain things that I did enjoy, like when we did trampolining, I enjoyed trampolining and I enjoyed the dance and I enjoyed netball. Swimming, no, because obviously when you're on your swimsuit you get judged. That wasn't fun. Yeah, so I'd always pretend that it was the time of the month, and particularly when you had a male teacher, you could get away with that. As I said at the beginning, I have done nothing since I've come to uni. All I've done is eat rubbish and lots of chocolate and lots of fast food and stuff. But my oven in the kitchen is horrible. As you all know, I don't like going in the kitchen. I almost poisoned my sister while trying to cook pizza in our oven. But I've done no exercise since I've been here. I did go for one run. Yeah, one run in the whole, how long have I been here now? 6 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I've stopped walking up the hill. Yeah. And it's my own fault. It is. I know it's my own fault, but I'm just too lazy. So I'm exercise phobic, and if you are, please tell me and give this a thumbs up if you're exercise phobic, or even give it a thumbs up if you're like a sports fanatic. And comment down below any ways to motivate me to do exercise, if you have any. So if you're a sports fanatic, what kind of things would be good for me to do? Whereas if you're an exercise phobe, if you suffer from exercise phobia like me, what things do you use to procrastinate from doing exercise? I like the word procrastinate. So what excuses do you use not to do exercise? Yeah, don't forget to subscribe on the magical button down below. I'll put a link somewhere on screen. Don't forget to subscribe, you'll get free cake, which is ironic, isn't it, with the whole thing about exercise. But you can click here to see my singing video that I uploaded on Wednesday. That's gone down quite well. Or you can click on the poppy to see my last bloggy video, Awkward Situations. In the UK today, it is Remembrance Sunday, where we remember all the fallen soldiers in war, but also current soldiers who are still serving and who have died fighting for peace. I don't know whether it's like that in other countries, so you can let me know as well. Yeah, so you can click up there for my singing video, on the poppy, my vloggy video, and probably up here to subscribe. But I will see you all next week. Bye guys!